In the dry hills of Judea, a man named Elias wandered alone. His village had been destroyed by raiders, his family scattered like dust in the wind. The road behind him was filled with loss, and the path ahead was unknown. He walked with blistered feet and a heart heavy with questions. "Where are you, Lord?" he whispered. "Have you left me?" The sun beat down mercilessly, and the silence screamed louder than his thoughts. But Elias remembered the words of the prophet. "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path." So he kept walking. Days turned into weeks. Food was scarce, water even more so. Elias found shelter in a cave one night, his body trembling from exhaustion. He built a small fire and stared into the flames. "I trusted you," he said aloud, "but I feel forgotten." The wind howled through the cave, and the fire flickered low. Then, silence. But in that silence, a whisper came, not in thunder, not in fire, but in stillness. "I am with you." Elias sat up, startled. The voice wasn't loud, but it was clear. It didn't come from outside. It came from within. Peace settled over him like a blanket. He slept for the first time in days. The next morning, a storm rolled in. Rain poured from the heavens, soaking the earth and Elias with it. He pressed forward, soaked and weary, his robe clinging to his skin. The mud slowed his steps, but he did not stop. And then through the mist, a figure appeared. An old man with kind eyes and a weathered face stood beneath a tree, holding a loaf of bread and a flask of water. "You look like you've come a long way," the man said. Elias nodded, too tired to speak. The stranger handed him the bread. "You're not forgotten," he said. "God sent me." Elias wept, not from hunger, but from hope. He ate slowly, savoring every bite, not just of food, but of grace. The stranger stayed with him through the storm, and when the skies cleared, he was gone. Elias never learned his name. Weeks later, Elias reached a new village. He was welcomed by kind people, given work, and a place to rest. He helped rebuild homes, planted crops, and slowly, joy returned to his heart. One evening, he climbed a hill overlooking the village and built a small altar of stones. He knelt and whispered, "You never left me." And in that moment, the sun broke through the clouds, bathing the land in golden light. The warmth touched his face, and he smiled, even when the road is lonely, even when the silence is deafening, even when the storm rages and the cave feels empty. God is near. He does not abandon those who trust in him. Like Elias, you may walk through fire, through flood, through fear, but you will never walk alone.